Zohaib, one of those three debutants for UAE. And Tanzim Hassan Saqib, 24 wickets in his 19 matches. Will he be able to break in the shackles? Will he be able to get those early wickets, early breakthroughs? Going to be very, very critical. 190 plus on this surface. Scoreboard pressure would be telling. First ball. Goes down the leg, starts off within wide.
Well, Tanzim Hassan Saqib had a very good BPL 24-25, 16 wickets in the 9 games. An economy little over 8. But yes, he did find a lot of reward in the Bangladesh Premier League that recently concluded. Just coming back to the Bangladesh side, the dugout, very, very nice, comforted faces. And they'll be happy with this batting effort of theirs.
Yeah, when you put a 190 plus kind of a score on a surface, that definitely will help you stay calm, composed. The pressure will be on the UAE side.
Yes, and this man holds the aces, Neil, Mohammad Wasim. If he can get going, he needs to just put the pressure back on the bowling side. A good 6 overs will mean a lot. Remember, for Bangladesh, you had that one top order batter, Parvez Imran Hussain. The other highest scorer after that was 20 for a batter. So you need someone to stand on top and stand tall and get the runs. Yes, UAE has the batting, but this is a steep chase.
Well, yeah, 150, 160 probably would have been slightly comfortable. Runs on board for Wasim. In the background is Rahul Chopra, the ODI skipper for UAE. Gone with different skippers for different formats, UAE. I don't know how it helps or it doesn't help, and especially if both the players are playing in both the formats.
Yeah, you've got to really adapt and quickly apply yourself across formats. But big task and ask here for Mohammad Zohaib.
Extra bounce. Nerves for Zohaib. Not just because you're opening, but also because it's your first international game. Expectations will be very, very high.
And you got to get your runs at almost 10 and over. And that's why for a debutant opening the innings, given the platform and opportunity, it's baptism by fire.
Well, yeah, challenges galore for Mohammad Zohaib. Again on the thigh pad. So UAE somehow trying to get those singles coming through, but that's not going to help. They'll have to get those boundaries real quick.
Yeah, and just putting things into perspective over here. This is the 4th T20 international between these two sides. The previous 3 occasions Bangladesh has won, but interestingly Bangladesh have never won at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Good turnout here. I can see some familiar faces. That's the hospitality section over there. We've had a good turnout, particularly the Bangladesh fans turning up in huge numbers.
All right, Wasim goes aerial in a hunt of a big one, but luckily the ball will dip between two fielders. Almost felt like a release shot coming in very early in the day for Mohammad Wasim. Just get a single on that.
No, I'm not surprised with the shot selection. He understands the importance of going big early on. You got to put the pressure back on the bowler. At a time when Mohammad Zohaib, the youngster, the debutant, just finding his feet in T20 internationals, the responsibility doubles here for Mohammad Wasim, the captain at the other end.
Inside edge. Still jittery, Zohaib. So Dot ball to end the over. First over gone. It's 5 for none. Alright, so the first over is done with, and the second contest as well. The Sports Eye YouTube Super Contest, where we asked you who has the record of the highest T20 I score for UAE. And this time it's Mohammad Wasim will clear the front leg and send the ball packing for the first 6 of the second innings.
Yeah, he'll take his chances to the off spinner here. And that's a good strike and a good start to the second over. Pressure on Mehdi Hasan. Yeah, just trying to back away, clear that left foot, find some extra room. That's a lovely strike.
Well, yeah, that's his brand of cricket, Mohammad Wasim. Very strong through the line. Mehdi will come in. Trying to cramp Wasim. That's a very smart ploy. Because if you give him room, he's going to make a villa out of it.
And I'll tell you what, he'll be eyeing quite a few home runs in this over. He can sense blood over here, Mohammad Wasim.
Going down on one knee. And a boundary. So runs coming in, if not aerially, all along the carpet. The spinner's nightmare has already begun.
Yeah, interesting call by Liton Das to go with Mehdi Hasan over here, knowing what Mohammad Wasim likes. He's just playing to Mohammad Wasim's strength over here. This will be a good contest, an opportunity for UAE to just try to get closer and closer to the target.
Bowling.
Not giving room, that should be the ploy. But don't bowl too short as well. 16 on board. So I reckon that Mehdi has been brought in to try and get rid of Zohaib. He's looked tentative, hasn't used his feet much. The pressure is telling.
Set.
Cut in and runs. Zohaib would be happy with that first boundary of his international career. Came off a delivery which was short and wide, punishable and punished.
And this is where Mohammad Wasim needs to keep talking to the youngster. That's a very good hit. Will help his confidence. Pick the length early, got on top of it and slashed really hard. He needs more of this.
This time, he's gone one better, clearing the front leg. Mehdi has been taken for runs, a boundary to end the over, an expensive over 19 runs, 2 overs gone, 24 for none. Tanzim. He continues with a delivery that was in that rib cage zone. Very uncomfortable zone for the batters if the ball is coming at that height. If you do not get underneath the ball, you won't be able to pull it clean. If you're trying to go over it, if you miss the pace even by a wee bit, it's coming and crashing into your ribcage.
Yeah, but the batters need to believe that it's a surface that is helping batters as well. Seeing 191 being scored in the first innings and shots being played through the line. Not much turn as well for the spinners. So you've got to really trust the bounce, the pace, and look to play maybe a bit more straighter.
Moving away and getting those runs. Wasim, you can't be bowling into his body and expect him to not try and find ways to get runs. He gets them and gets them plenty.
Yeah, Mohammad Wasim in his elements, bossing around in the middle, just playing the angles and piercing the gap with ease. And look at that for manufacturing a shot. Good start here by UAE. They're showing intent.
And rightly so. If you're chasing 192, you cannot be sitting on the back foot and expecting the bowlers to err. You need to try and look for boundaries. Oh, good comeback. Very good comeback by Tanzim. One of those typical fast bowler responses. You hit them for boundaries, they will come back with a snorter.
He can crank up the pace. Best bowling figures in T20 internationals, 4 for 7 for Tanzim. And has a decent, fairly decent economy. Maybe he can better that. But this one, just following the batter, dragging the length back. Keep talking about pacers, sticking to hard lengths, Neil. That's how you need to do it. UAE were guilty of being a bit too full when Bangladesh was batting.
This time, shot on the body, moves away and finds a way to get another boundary. Mohammad Wasim, I love the way he's manufacturing those shots, playing it in the areas where the fielders are not around, gets a maximum.
Incredible adjustment over there. Just using the pace, brings out the ramp. And look at that to go for the distance. That's why I keep talking about the surface, Neil. It's good, it's quick and pacey. You can use the pace. Got to believe that you're in the chase. You can get 190 as long as you're not trying to do anything silly.
Yeah, the first 6 will be critical. Swing and a miss. Going for that big one, and I can only imagine if this was connected, probably find the ball in Ajman.
Yeah, good effort behind the stumps there. Jakar Ali. Yeah, it was just travelling and travelling. Yeah, did well. It's a percentage game here for the batters. You've got to take that element of risk. Sometimes you take the risk, you reap the reward as well.
Last ball, and Mohammad Wasim, he doesn't repeat the same mistake twice. If he misses once, he will ensure that he makes the best out of that opportunity the next time. And what Tanzim has been doing in this over, if he's bowled one good delivery, he repeats the same thing again. 3 overs gone, 38 for none. All right, so we asked